Welcome to Hot Takes, where I write the scripts and people just have to say what I wrote. On this episode, we have Trex to give his thoughts on the recent developments of the NA MLBB scene. Trex?
Yeah, yes, Gideon. Thanks for having me. In recent times, the North American MLBB scene has been split as the original members of the Valley depart to create new teams of their own. The two camps of Mobazane and Hoon, who created the Ohio Brothers, which is a name I hate, have split the nation in half. Having such great players separated will take a toll on the scene as a whole.
If only we could foresee the future of NA MLBB.
You know, funny you should ask, because after months of research, I developed the means of time travel where I kissed my family goodbye as I wrapped myself in the star-speckled banner and whispered, MPLNA, MPLNA, MPLNA. Initially, my intentions were to find the talent Wolf and eliminate him so that NA would take its rightful place on top during M4. Unfortunately, his powers were too strong, sending me years further into the past, and what I saw shook me to my core, Gideon.
What did you see?
Well, I guess I saw the Founding Fathers, of course. Apparently, George Washington was also an incredible jungler, just like Zane, and a shot caller during his time. I shook his hand before Benjamin Franklin came up to me to explain the truth. You see, they didn't call it Mobile Legends back then. They called it our fight for independence, or something along those lines. Sounds ridiculous. But the importance was that North America was tired of the British playstyle, stealing our buffs, camps, river crabs, and women, and introducing import players that could play longer hours and were also way faster. I got a feeling I know where this is going.
I don't think that's how US history went, but how does this relate to the future of NA?
I'm sorry. I got a little cut off guard there, but did you go back to the past and talk to our founding fathers, Gideon?
No, but...
Exactly. You see, Alexander Hamilton was a visionary and an incredible support player that got shouted at by lots of his teammates for their selfish needs. He foresaw the events of M3 and M4, and he told me that America needs to stand behind their teams no matter what. He told me that his people will rise up to the challenge and show what the true meaning of freedom was through the NACT. Starting state NACT starting time. Oh, starting this weekend or whatever this March 5th, March 12th, 14th, something like that, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Insert ad-lib here. He spoke of fan support being needed more than ever in times of crisis if we ever wanted to win an international tournament. Also, he said Ohio Brothers was a dumb name. It would spend a total of $6. 3 to ask Hoon to change the team's name, and another 3 to make the text speech go.
Those are truly inspiring words from a man who made a musical.
Yep, Mark Hamilton's an inspiring person, indeed. To summarize the words from all the founding fathers, essentially, NA must not be afraid to compete. Like how e-girls aren't afraid of selling their farts in a jar. I liked this script until now. The future is bright for NA if we continue to support our players and representatives, no matter what team they may be on.
That was Trex with his hot take on NA's MLBB scene. Do you agree with me? I mean him, or how? Well, don't worry about it. Like and subscribe if you guys enjoy the content, and hopefully we can get more people on to see what their hot takes are. Because Ohio Brothers was such a terrible name and you wanted to change it, Trex, I came up with a bunch of better names, possibly better names, and I'm going to read them out to you. This one you've heard of before, Patriot Esports.
I hate it.
Cash Me Outside, how about that, Esports?
I like that one.
The LA Lakers.
Sounds familiar.
Alright. Eagle Esports.
Terrible.
Straight out of NA.
Gangster as hell.
N/A.
Not available.
Norfolk Southern.
No, sounds like something an Asian person would come up with.
I mean, it's also a catastrophe that happened in Ohio, but my favorite one. This one came out very recently. I can't even say it properly. Ohio gozaimasu.
Ohio gozaimasu. That's the best one.
That's the best one. All right, we got confirmation.
America approves.
Hot Takes is scripted by GideonQ and for entertainment purposes only. Know that no casters were harmed in the process of this recording.